There's an interesting thing that many pet owners never notice. The clearest signs of a dog's happiness are often the ones we see every day but accidentally overlook. Your dog may be saying to you that it's extremely joyful, safe, and content. You just haven't learned to read the right signals yet. And the wonderful thing is, those signals don't come from expensive toys or special food. They come from the simple love you give them each day. Welcome to Paw Talk Central. Today we'll explore 15 signs that your dog is happier than you think. Some signs are very obvious, others so subtle you may have missed them for years. But the first sign is something almost everyone sees, and yet misunderstands. Section 1. When the tail wags big from the whole body, you'd be surprised to know that tail wagging isn't just happy, as we typically think. It's also the most precise emotional map of a happy dog. When you walk into the house and see your dog's tail sweeping in a wide circle, strong and full with the hips swaying, that isn't just a simple reflex. It's a genuine explosion of joy, an emotion that can't be faked, can't be rehearsed, and is reserved for the one they love most. A happy dog will wag its tail from the base, its whole body, as if dancing simply because you appear. When the feeling is big enough, they even make little delighted moans, those faint sounds only you, the owner, may recognize. Don't treat that moment as ordinary for the dog. It's a reunion moment, as if the whole day waited for this second. Have you noticed your dog's familiar tail wag? Because the next sign is much more subtle. Section 2. Deep sleep in unguarded positions. You'd be amazed to know that how a dog sleeps can tell you its happiness level more clearly than any other behavior. When your dog sprawls out sleeping with its belly up, legs splayed out to the sides, occasionally twitching as though dreaming, that's a sign that its whole body is totally relaxed. No fear, no anxiety, just total safety. A dog that isn't happy will sleep curled up or always stay alert. But a dog that is living well will sleep so deeply that its breathing is even, its mouth slightly open, sometimes even a soft snore. And even more endearingly, they often choose spots smelling like you, like the sofa, the corner of your bed, or the shirt you just took off, as a way to reassure themselves, I'm at home. Have you ever seen your dog sleep so freeform that you can't tell its shape anymore? Because the next sign is an action that touches many people when they know its real meaning. Section 3. When a dog brings a toy to give you. You'd be surprised to know that when a dog voluntarily brings a toy and places it in front of your feet, that isn't just an invitation to play. It's one of the deepest acts of affection a dog can offer a human. In their world, a toy is a precious asset, like a trophy, and sharing their most important thing with you is a sign that they're happy, trusting, and want you to step into their joyful world. When you're sad or look tired, this behavior can also feel like a silent comfort. I know you're not okay. Let me share my joy with you. Many dogs even pick their favorite toy to bring you. Has your dog ever done this? Because the next sign is a very strong indicator of their emotional health. Section 4. Eating eagerly and enjoying mealtime. You'd be surprised to know that most behavior specialists consider eagerness for food one of the most accurate measures of dog happiness. A happy dog will walk into mealtime with bright eyes, a gently wagging tail, sometimes even hopping with excitement. The way they look at their bowl, lick their lips constantly, wait patiently for your okay command, all say that they're living a good life. After eating, a happy dog will often come up to you, gently lick your hand as a small thank you. On the other hand, a sad or stressed dog will eat slowly, skip food, or only pick at a few bites. So does your dog ever dance when it's mealtime? Because the next sign will make you recognize something extremely important about your relationship. Section 5. Initiatively inviting you to play and seeking physical contact. You'd be shocked to know that when a dog comes to you on its own to ask for interaction, that is a very clear proof that its mood is excellent. A happy dog will bow its front legs, play bow run in circles, bark softly to invite you, or simply nudge your hand and wait. For them, asking to play isn't just wanting exercise, it's wanting connection. They want to share joy, energy, and the bond that exists only between you and them. When a dog is happy, they also self-play around the house, toss toys in the air, run in a burst of zoomies full of energy. Those moments are the jubilant shouts of a healthy soul. When does your dog tend to ask you to play each day? Because right after this is a sign of the deepest peace in their heart. Section 6. When the dog truly relaxes in your home, you'd be surprised to know that one of the clearest signs of happiness is not loud at all, it's serenity. A truly happy dog doesn't need to follow you every step or always seek attention. Instead, they feel secure enough to go lie in their favorite corner, stretch out occasionally, just glance to check you're still there. When they lie on their side, mouth slightly open, tongue peeking out, their body soft, this is proof their mind isn't worried about anything. A stressed dog will keep pacing, panting, ears forever pricked. But a happy dog is different. They drift their body as if the whole world is at peace. Where does your dog most often lie relaxed? In the house? Because when you go outside, the next sign will speak of their genuine excitement. Section 7. Enthusiastically exploring every walk. You'd be amazed to know that a dog's happiness can be measured by its nose. When your dog goes for a walk with its tail up, agile posture, constantly sniffing and bright-eyed with curiosity, that is one of the clearest signs of joy. They sniff every bush halt to hear a leaf rustle, follow little birds. Everything shows they're in love with the world around them. A dog truly living its life to the fullest will never walk simply as a routine. For them, each scent is a new story. A sad dog will walk slowly and show no interest in exploring. But if your dog returns home with a tired but content gait, drinks water, then flops on its side and immediately nods off, you're doing something very right. How does your dog react when it hears the leash being picked up? Because the next sign moves into the mind and the connection, not just the body. Section 8. Learning quickly and full of enthusiasm when taught something new. You'd be shocked to know that a dog's learning speed reflects its emotional state directly. A happy dog will come running when it sees you preparing. Reward food, eyes shining, tail lightly, wagging its whole body saying, "What are we learning today?" When their mind is relaxed, the dog learns better, pays more attention and wants to please you more. They look at you. Try to guess your intention. Try again if they make a mistake, all stemming from trust and joy in partnering with you. In contrast, a sad or stressed dog will have a hard time focusing, respond slowly, or walk away. So if your dog always stands waiting for your next command, happily tries again, and even invents its own little movements, that's a beautiful sign of a healthy mind. When was the last time you taught your dog something new? Because the next sign goes to something you can see from the outside. Section 9. A soft, shiny, vibrant coat. You'd be surprised to know that a dog's coat isn't just about nutrition, it's a mirror reflecting their inner emotions. A happy dog usually has a shiny, soft coat that's easy to brush. When the body isn't tense, hormones balanced, sleep deep, safety fully felt. Their skin and coat will display that very clearly. A sad or anxious dog often sheds a lot, has brittle or dull hair, because stress disturbs the natural oil glands. In contrast, when a dog is happy, they groom themselves well, lick themselves properly, and stay clean. And if you stroke their back and feel nice, smooth fur, pinkish skin underneath, and no irritation, that's a sign they live in an environment where both body and heart are healthy. Have you noticed your dog's coat change with its mood? Because the next sign lies in how they integrate with other dogs, and it speaks volumes. Section 10. Playing friendly and naturally with other dogs. You'd be surprised to know that how your dog interacts with other dogs reflects their happiness and emotional stability directly. A happy dog enters a play area with a relaxed body, tail in a neutral position, bright eyes and confident gait. They're ready to run, bish and tag. Each other wrestle gently or alternate between chasing and being chased. The kind of play language that healthy dogs all understand. When the play gets intense, they know to pause, a little shake themselves, then continue. No fear, no stress, just natural social joy. Conversely, a sad or insecure dog tends to shrink, avoid, or overreact. So if your dog easily makes friends, plays in order, and often returns to check you with a gaze, "I'm okay, right?" That's a wonderful sign. Does your dog have a best buddy at the park? Because the next sign touches on a topic many people worry about: being home alone. Section 11. Calmness when home alone for short periods. You'd be surprised to know that the ability to be home alone calmly isn't coldness. It's a sign of a happy and confident dog. A happy dog will see you off at the door, watch you go for a moment, then calmly go back to play, sleep, or chew its favorite toy. They don't scratch the door, howl, or pace anxiously, because they understand that you'll return and this home is absolutely safe. Meanwhile, a stressed dog often begins reacting the moment you pick up the key, panting, fast, whining, pacing. If your dog can sleep so deeply that you open the door and they haven't even awakened, that's clear proof they trust their environment and their bond with you. And have you noticed your dog greeting you with gentle joy, not desperation? If so, you're raising a dog with a very stable heart. Next, we'll discuss a sweet sign that everyone loves. Section 12. When the dog seeks you out for touch, you'd be surprised to know that a dog only proactively seeks affection when their mind is truly at peace. When they gently rest their head on your foot, roll onto their back to show their belly, or lean against you as though they want to melt into your lap. That's not a demand for attention. That's trust. A happy dog feels safe to be touched and even more excited when they initiate it themselves. They close their eyes when you stroke them, exhale a satisfied sigh, and loosen their whole body as if you've helped them release all the tension in their day. Dogs who are sad or have been hurt avoid contact. But if your dog approaches your hand nests, its head in your lap, or occasionally nudges for attention, that's an emotional gift many animals won't give. Where does your dog like to be petted the most? Because the next sign reflects how they accept the world around them. Section 13. Enjoys exploring new things naturally. You'd be surprised to know that curiosity is one of the most important indicators of a dog's happiness. A happy dog will always perk its head when hearing a strange sound, approach a new object, sniff every corner, maybe touch it lightly with a paw to check it out. They don't live in fear, they live in excitement. Their mind is open energy full and trust in the world big enough to make them want to learn more. When someone comes over, a happy dog will step forward, sniff a bit, then decide whether to interact but won't panic. And when you bring home something new, they'll be the first to investigate. Conversely, a stressed dog will shrink back, avoid, or overreact. So if your dog always stays curious, always wants to investigate everything, that's an extremely beautiful sign of a healthy mind. Have you noticed how they react whenever you open a new box? Because the next sign relates to something very delicate, yet speaks of their mental health. Section 14. Regular relaxed elimination. You'd be surprised to know that a dog's elimination rhythm reflects very clearly their emotional state. A happy dog will go potty regularly at the right times and look relaxed doing it. Their digestive system is the window into their stress level, and when they live in a safe, friendly, pressure-free environment, their body responds with stability. On the other hand, a sad or anxious dog is prone to diarrhea, constipation, or mistakes because their nervous system is overly stimulated. But if your dog eliminates smoothly and then runs off to play with no sign of fuss or worry, that's a clear sign both body and mind are in harmony. Have you ever noticed their relief expression right after they're done? Because the final sign isn't just about happiness, it's about the absolute trust they have in you. Section 15. Alert but not anxious. You'd be surprised to know that a happy dog doesn't always lie around fully relaxed. Sometimes happiness shows in how they observe the world with calm confidence. When they hear a strange sound, they might lift their head, tilt an ear bark, a light warning bark, and then quickly return to a relaxed state. That is healthy alertness, not panic, not anxiety, but the sense I'm okay and our home is okay. A happy dog always believes you are their center of safety, so they don't have to tense up to protect the whole world. Conversely, an anxious dog will respond excessively, running around the house howling, barking nonstop, or unable to calm themselves. But if your dog can check something for a few seconds, then go back to sleep, lie down, or carry on with what they were doing, that's a sign their nervous system is healthy and their heart is completely at peace. And you'll notice a beautiful truth: they don't have to guard everything, because by your side, nothing can harm them. When you look back at these 15 signs, you might realize something beautiful. A dog's happiness doesn't lie in expensive toys, doesn't lie in extravagant things. It lies in the little moments you give them every day. A tail wag, a slumped-out sleep pose, a toy placed at your feet, or simply a little exhale when they lie beside you, all are ways they say, I'm living a very good life. And even more wonderful dogs don't demand perfection. They only need you, only need your presence, the safety, and the ordinary love you've given them all this time. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Of these 15 signs, which one does your dog show most strongly? Leave a comment and share your little story, because every story is a beautiful part of the world of Paw Talk Central. Thank you for your time here today. Wishing you and your dog a very peaceful day full of joy. See you in the next video.